Good morning. Or whatever. Happy time zone. How's it going? I received an unsatisfactory response from Etsy customer service, so I'm not wearing my headphones. So I am not not doing business with them anymore. So if you guys want to buy stuff from me, that's great. But not through Etsy. I've had enough. This concludes the announcements portion of the stream. Yeah, no more Etsy. Essentially, I was told that feeling as though someone was wrongfully accusing me of using AI to create a design was not grounds for removal of their comment or their review by supposedly an actual human. And that's extremely disappointing. There's absolutely no indication that there's any recourse there. And I probably could fight and poke and maybe get through to somebody who might help me with it, but I am tired of Etsy's shenanigans. What is this that's... It was a cat hair. Anyways... Oh, no, I mean, I'm wholly unsurprised. I am entirely unsurprised. So, sayonara Etsy. I've had a shop with them for like 14 years. I don't do a ton of business there. It's not worth it to them to worry about my tiny little problems. And people try to scam Etsy sellers too. There's more like Etsy. Well, Rosewood, here's the issue, okay? Just like a lot of other companies, Etsy will draw you in with the promise of, you know, pushing your listings for you. And I mean, they very well might. The mic cover did quite well on Etsy. I also offered the pattern. Someone purchased the pattern and within minutes posted a review saying it looked like it was AI generated. It gave me 1 star. So typically what that is somebody doing one of two things. They want to get the item for free. So they want to have a pattern and then they want you to beg and plead. I'll refund you if you'll just edit your review. I do not reward behavior like this, right? We do not reward people who do things like this. I repeat, please don't. I know it might feel like, well, but the reputation of my business is at stake, etc. What's $5? It's the principle of the thing, and you're teaching people that they'll get away with it. It's either that or they're trying to damage my brand because they're the competition or they don't like me. So they can get wrecked. It's on the decline. Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, I probably would have done away with it forever ago if it weren't for the traffic that the mic cover brings. And people, when they go to my page, will see a clue as to where to go to find me. You've been hearing and seeing a lot of predatory stuff like that. They don't do anything about the actual AI scammers. But when I say, hey, someone's accusing me wrongfully of having done something that is considered a huge problem in our community, their response is, sorry, there's nothing we can do. Sorry you're upset that someone accused you of, you know, like, heck you, Etsy. Whatever. I don't care if people like, you know, like if somebody's out there and I know there's people that don't like me. That's okay. That's entirely up to them. But what they can't do without an answer is, you know, accuse me of something so heinous. Like I would never scam people like that. Never. I have to scroll up because there's a lot of you here and we're going to move on to happier things, okay? And I know some of you were trying to use the task list, so we're going to get over to that page. And I already have tasks on there. Oh, crud. I got to refresh it. Here, hang on. It probably won't work unless you wait until I refresh it. Just wait! Thank you. There you go. Hi, Ba. Hi, Cranston. Hi, Young Panda. Hi, Z minus. Hi, Tangia Bot. Hi, Mother Clucker. You got to say hi to the bots. Hello. Hello, my friend, Saribot. Hello, Blaze. Hi, Aster Dragon. Hello, Emerald. I love you, Emerald. Hi, Pyro. What's going on? Everybody, welcome in. Thank you so much. Happy Friday, Junior. Hi, Maz.
Clear me for docking. Put away the breakables. Turn on the landing lights. I'm coming in.
Karen Day's my name. Just with 100 bits. Thanks for the gigantic emoji. Smile.
We are indeed also live on YouTube. If you guys have a preference, that's up to you. Twitch is my main content creation outlet. And I do appreciate, yes, and that, you know, if you're on YouTube, then, you know, maybe you run over here and you run back over there. And there's no pressure ever to, like, participate in any one particular place, whatever works for you. But what we're trying to do is not only, you know, see if we can make new friends and such, but, you know, and maybe drag them over here to Twitch. Come on. It's nice over here. I'm just kidding, YouTube. Please don't suppress my videos. We want to get to partner level 2 so we could get ad revenue on videos on YouTube. So I have another passive income stream, which means, I mean, it's hardly passive when you think about the thousands of hours of VODs that are available there. That I get in the chair and I make the content for you, chat. That's what we do here. It's not a chair, it's a stool, but whatever. You curled your hair for the first time yesterday. You were very excited. Ooh. And right above that was Karen's, well, I'm very excited about Karen's gigantic moist emote. Thank you for gigantifying, my dear. And thank you for the bitsy minus and Tangia. Hello, username. Welcome in. Hi, Smokey. Maz is getting those tasks in there. Let's freaking go. I actually already did one of these today. Done one. Hell yeah! You know, some of these co-working streamers are like, oh, la, 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 la. If you come in here and you're co-working, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you got that task done. Let's freaking go! Woo! So don't expect just because we're doing co-working and studying that we're gonna be like all, you know, super demure and super mindful. Just a little demure. Yes, I am bussin'. I've had 2 cups of coffee already today. Does MySpace still exist? It sure does. In fact, there's a yesterday we unboxed some yarn from Defiant, which was amazing. And I really hope that if you guys were here that you've already checked out DefiantYarn.com. Huge shout out to our friend O'Cray, who sent me a ginormous, like way too much yarn. And I was so excited that we forgot to try to look at it under a black light. I can't find the light bulb, actually. So, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, something like that wouldn't happen if it weren't for you guys. No two ways about it. Is there another freaking cat hair on here? No, it's something. It's like another piece of like a probably from yarn. My cats are like, how dare you? Not every piece of fuzz in this house comes from us. Okay, you have dogs too. You yourself, madam, you yourself have brought quite a bit of fiber into the house. Okay, it could be alpaca, it could be acrylic. Who knows? We did look at yarn under a microscope once with our friend Belinda. Shout out to Science Streams. We love you, Science. Please go there. Please go to there and follow. Science shouted me out like an hour apart twice last night because that's just what kind of people they are. They're amazing. Both Belint and his wife and their adorable children. Belint, Lita, and the littles over there at Science Streams. Please give them a follow. That's like the one time you tried to sell a motherboard on eBay. You were charging $250 in addition to international shipping of a brand new motherboard. If they were in Canada, you were only charging $150 to Canadian with $150 shipping to... Wait, what? But then it's $250 to US plus... Wait, what? I have no idea what you're trying to say, Pyro, with the numbers. But I get that you were having difficulty. Trying to cheap you out so you cancel the sale and said you're not going to get this? I don't understand. I don't fully understand. I think I get it. The person were they bidding? Was it like make me an offer? I don't know. Yes, it does. The MySpace exists, but far less famous. It's your first rest day in 4 days. Oh, that's good, Brianna. I mean, I don't know if it's good that it's your first one in 4 days, maybe? You need to try logging in again. To what? Oh, MySpace? Yeah. It was easier to get. So the reason I brought up Defiant Yarn when you said something about MySpace is that when we were streaming yesterday, we opened a big fat box of Defiant Yarn. It was so much fun. Please go check out the VOD. Please go check out the website, Craze, Twitch. Let's see, Task, Tidy, Desk. Please go check it all out. So awesome. So incredibly awesome. We absolutely love Cray. Hello. Who is it? Who did that? Okay, Aster Dragon got it first. Young Panda Crafts got it first. I don't think I said hi to you, Young Panda Crafts. Hi, Young Panda. Maybe I did. Lots of Pyro's brickin' attacking. Jesse's brickin'. Hi, Jesse. And Jesse was the Twin Peaks. Hello. Jesse, hello. How are you? Okay. So yes, recap from yesterday. I wasn't planning on going live after a bit, because it was just getting late in the day. But then I saw that I had this massive box of beautiful plush. It's like, imagine. Okay. So if you are a fiber artist and you use blanket yarn, we all know Bernat blanket yarn, right? We all know Bernat blanket. It's a very popular choice for blankets, plushies, all kinds of stuff, right? So, oh, by the way, this is something that was made for me by Karen Day is my name. And guess what, you guys? We're doing our crochet. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much. There's look how many crochet hooks are on my desk right now, you guys. Look at how many crochet hooks are. And these two came in the box with the stuff from our friend Cray from Defiant Yarn. I love it. I love the logo. I love the vibe. These little safety pins, stitch markers came in the box. I'm all over the place, chat. Good luck. Good luck today. Hi, Tyler. How's it going? You don't know that you could study here? The stream is the opposite of a library. That is entirely up to you. What happens on your side of the screen is entirely up to you, it turns out. You want to know how we as creators can get sponsors from one video? Opened a half-pound Reese's peanut butter cup and then was like, hey, Reese's, sponsor me. I don't know. The librarian was sent out to get coffee, so no shushing will be heard. All loud noises allowed and encouraged during study time to help break up your concentration. The library will be closing in 10 minutes. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The library will be closing in 10 minutes! Get out! Or face the fort zone! Exclamation point task, get yelled at by 9. Hijinks for partner! Hijinks for partner, chat! Hijinks for partner! Hijinks for partner, chat. Hijinks for partner. You got me in the hellos. What? I did? Oh, good. Okay. Do the hooks fit in the coffin? Let's find out. I think this one. No. Sad times. Nope, they do not. Sadly, no. But these will. Yes. Get in there, my pretties. I told you. Prepare. Today is. I am full of weird energy. Hi, Seabus! You don't have to study anymore. You graduated college and now you're cursed with work. So now you just do all the kind of stuff that you would have done on your own time and only had an hour-long obligation to be somewhere at a particular time. And instead, you are trapped in the same place doing your work for an extended amount of hours. I'm just saying. My chicken might have asthma. No, chicken is fine. I took them all to the rubber chicken doctor recently, and the doctor said, no more chickens jumping on the bed. Welcome to the 9.5 library, where you can check out, but you can never leave. Oh, my God. What? Why are you yelling back? I don't know. I do breathe. I promise. I do know how to breathe. Okay. Are you guys ready to get stuff done? Why would Aster Dragon get kicked out? You're working at a library right now? Oh, it's called 1% volume. It's called 1% volume, which is probably recommended for this stream at all times. Imagine if a patron could see your screen and walked up and it was the part where I was doing this. Imagine. You have earbuds on in low volume. Yeah. I don't blame you. We have ads in 3 minutes. We have ads in 3 minutes.
Someone just subscribed
Another
to the YouTube channel.
subscriber? Wow, thank you. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. I don't see any activity over there, but that doesn't mean a thing. That doesn't mean a thing. Okay, all right. Back over here. I'm sorry, I'm not letting you guys look at your task lists. What do you guys need to get done today? What does everybody need to get done today? What else is on my list? Mario hat. We need to work on the Mario hat for a bit. Oh, crud. What hook was I using, you guys? I think it was an H 5.0. And I need to join a second strand of yarn. Just imagine. Oh, God. Thank you for clipping, I think. Thanks for clipping. I don't have the thing here. I don't have the fancy thing here. Oh, here. Let's adjust the camera because we were doing this last night. So we did get the yarn out and try it. And yes, I know. I chose black yarn. But there's a reason, and you guys will see what that reason is soon enough. But yes, and I apologize if there's a little bit of video glitching. I'm not sure where that is coming from, unfortunately. Other than that Elgato, is Elgatoing. He came over and looked like he was going to come to me, and then he walked away. That is un gato. not Elgato as in the company that manufactures my PCIe capture card that does not want to cooperate with my software and other things on my computer. You finished your crochet? Taking a little break while you plan out the next project. Oh, I have something else to show you guys before I move the camera, actually. Thank you for reminding me, Cranston. So you guys know how much I love the Woobles, right? I love Woobles. I recommend them to people all the time. But, you know, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not beholden to them in any way. I am here for you guys. I'm here for you guys. And to like, there is a sticker on this side of the box that needs to go away. Let me make sure there's no other stickers that need to go away. I had a voucher for $5 off at Michael's. Now, there is a Michael's not far from me, but I don't know if they carry this in store, first of all. Yeah, not sponsored. Okay, we're good now. All right. So, we've talked about this before, right? I've said, hey, man, it's like hard to find the Woobles yarns sometimes. Like, what if you love Woobles and everything and you think they're cool and you like buying the kits when you can and all that. But what about when, you want to make something again, or you like that style of yarn and you just want to have it? Well, it turns out they're not the only ones that make that kind of yarn. Oh, dude, you just reminded me I need to swap out laundry. Maz, thank you. Maz, I didn't know that was a thing. So does that move it to the top of your list? Like, there's no way I could have reached over to mute before that. Focus? In this economy? Oh no, I see what it does. It like highlights it. There we go. That's cool. I had no idea that was a thing. Maz is the person who helped me find this tool. It does require that you go in and do some stuff yourself to set it up. It's not like plug and play. You got to go in and adjust some things. But dude, I love it. It is such an awesome tool. Thank you, Maz. You can cut. It's highly customizable. Taskers can also delete tasks if they need to. Yes, that I knew about. Exclamation point delete and then the number of the tasks. So like if you don't want your completed tasks cluttering up your list and I haven't cleared it yet, you can delete them yourself one by one. Can you delete more than one at a time, just like you can add more than one at a time, Maz? I know that you can complete more than one at a time. Can you delete more than one? Probably. You just have to type the number after the command. Yeah. So like you do exclamation point task and then you put commas in between. Tasks 5 and 6 have been deleted. It worked? And then if you need to see your task list in the chat because it is kind of tiny, the text is kind of tiny so it doesn't take up too much room, you can do exclamation point check, I believe. Right? It went from 9 to 7 tasks. Yep, and then it will respond with your task list in the chat. And that way, it can make it easier for folks to see, for example, if you're on mobile, or mobile if you're in Canada. I feel like I've heard some people from the United States say mobile, but mostly that's a Canadian or like other Commonwealth country or like UK. Do you guys say mobile in the UK? For a cellular telephonic device. Bless me and happy time zones. Exclamation check, Kappa. I hope you're having a good day at work, Miro. So check it out. Speaking of checks, check it out. I want to show you this. If you want an alternative to the Woobles Easy Peasy yarn, yes, indeed, there are other manufacturers of the style of yarn that is included in Woobles kits. And was I able to just get a couple of the same color or... No. Clearly, I needed multiple colors. In fact, this isn't even all of my order. They sent one skein in a separate package. Thanks, Michaels. Don't know why. It must have been coming from a different warehouse or something. So this is Loops and Threads, and they call it Cuddle Tube. Cuddle Craft Tube. Dang it, camera. Are you okay? Cuddle Craft Tube. Yeah, Cuddle Craft Tube. So this is an option for those of you who may or may not want oh, Maz, that's amazing. Miro is over there with some very slanderous comments on what is on the screen right now. If you guys could all please, all my fiber artists, Miro is implying that I am worsening my problem with my stash. It doesn't matter if maybe you're right. It doesn't matter. So I haven't tried it yet. I would probably start with a 4.0 millimeter hook, just like comes with the kits. It's possible that you would want something skinnier. This does say, it says that it's a medium weight or a category 4. And what does it say the content is? 75% cotton, 25% nylon. So I believe what it is it's and this is color number 7, Ladybug Love. I believe it is like, so if we could find the end, like, Baby Binky, thank you so much for your 7-stream streak. Fight me, and yes, that's an intentional typo. Well, thank you for letting us know. And thank you for... So, yeah, you can see it. See how in the... come on, camera. Stop that. Knock that off. Here. I wonder if it'd be better if I just did this. Nope. That didn't help at all. It's fine. I have the kit lens on this one. Come on. Stop freaking out. You can see it if you look closely. There's a little bit of white fiber in the middle of the tube, and that's the nylon, which is basically a stuffing that they put inside of it. Okay? So, yeah. Interested in giving this a try. You can purchase. So, I did the math. I actually did the math for you guys. You can purchase Easy Peasy yarn on, like, Amazon or wherever, right? Which is the Woobles yarn. They call it Easy Peasy yarn, and it's a tube yarn just like this. It is $8 for 150 grams. This is $7, and I think it actually might be on sale. I'm not sponsored. I'm not trying to like help Michaels out. I'm not trying to help Michaels out. I'm just stating the facts. You can get this, I think, for like $5.49 a ball right now. So just like by weight and by, yardage or meterage, you're getting more with this. Just, it's the facts. I'm not trying to slander anyone. I haven't worked with this yet. I can't compare it in terms of what it, how it feels to work with or how well it holds up or, any of that. It looks pretty much exactly the same as the Easy Peasy yarn. So, give it a try if you can order it or find it in your store. You don't recommend it for knitting unless you want some fights with yourself and fingers. Something skinnier. I just told something to stop freaking out. It's not my fault that you guys do a bunch of crazy stuff in here all the time. Michael's is a cool store, but you haven't been in forever. Your Bluetooth earbuds just informed you the battery's low. Get on the action by slapping a stream sticker, chat. Yes, I did. I just read a bot message. Such an enabler. Look. I don't actually have anything to say in my defense. It's fine. But hey, you did learn with this type of yarn, so maybe others might find it helpful. I mean, what's great about this yarn for crocheting is that it's not likely to split. I should give it a try with knitting. And there are kits. I know Amy did a very cute little owl. Amy did a very cute little owl. There was like a knitting kit. Amy Roberts. You're still looking. Wait, what? Thank you, Z- for the 333 bits. Not this time! I wonder if here, we're gonna go over to this scene real quick. If you're using the task list, just one moment, because I'm gonna do something, and I'd rather do it over here in studio mode, and hopefully we'll maybe be able to fix what's going on with that camera doing this. I just thought of something. I mean, I could turn it off, back on again, etc. There's always that. I don't know that it's a problem with the camera is the thing, But what I'm going to do is deactivate the source. I'm going to turn the camera back on. Activate it. Okay. And then you never know. Maybe that will fix it. Maybe it won't. But what we do need to do is zoom in. Last you went into a Michael's was because your grandmother needed a ride and to buy some yarn. You really want to get back into painting, but you have no place for painting. What kind of painting are we talking about here? First of all, just curious. I'm only curious because there's such a thing as a tabletop easel, and there's also little tiny panels and little tiny stretch canvases. Those are a thing. I don't know if the command for the project is correct right now. I'll have to look. You have no table space at all. Blaze certainly proves you don't need a lot of room. Yeah. I was going to say you should talk to our friend Blaze. Blaze does tiny paintings all the time. I think there's often a solution, even in very small spaces, to be able to do things like that. But I hear you. If that's just not doable right now, that's understandable. But we're always going to try and challenge that and help you find a way. Because, it's easy, especially if you're already feeling anxiety or trepidation or a block or whatever, to come up with excuses. Not necessarily invalid ones, but problem solving might help you come up with a solution that would mean you can do it. If you're already feeling somewhat hesitant, those excuses are going to feel like a valid reason just to not try. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to make you feel like I'm telling you you're wrong. I'm saying I've done this myself before, so that's how I know. Hi, Ella. Oh no, you have the flu? Oh, I'm so sorry. That stinks. I'm sorry, friend. I hope you get better soon. You have the natural tendency to be someone who upscales images with no need to measure things out. You've decided to take the day off because it is raining and you don't feel like taking a long walk in the rain for no reason. So much funk going around. Yeah, please take good care of yourselves, everybody. Drink enough water. I know. I don't know, Miro, why it won't listen to me. But let me head over to Stream Elements and just disable that timer. I thought I did that already. I thought I did that already. Maybe I just thought that I did it and I didn't actually do it. Or maybe I did it and I didn't save it or something. I don't know. Let's turn that one off. And it says saved. So here's hoping it doesn't keep posting that. The other thing we need to do is there's that announcement. Ooh, yeah! Everybody go follow Elandriel, please. Shout out to our friend Elandriel M, who is an amazing friend of the channel and who is, in fact... Wait, overlays. Is no. It's a chat. It's not the chat bot. It's the, what is it? Oh my God. Please follow Ella.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You did! Yeah! Let's go, Mr. Boombody! I'm so happy for you. I'm so sorry. Do you know, I did actually go and ask if anybody knew what to do, and no, unfortunately, I don't know if you know this, but you may not be alone, and I don't know if your incident was related to the other stuff, but my goodness. Please be careful, you guys. Make sure you have 2FA enabled. Please make sure you have 2FA enabled, and if you use the same email for a bunch of things, make sure you change that email. I wouldn't change my email password. Don't click links in Discord, even when you're like, oh, that's a person I know. Their account could be compromised. I am so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I really hope that you are able to get everything figured out. If somebody messages you out of the blue, especially if it's like someone that you've never communicated with before, and you don't know very well or at all, still need to sort out a few other accounts like Discord. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 11 months and for adding to our plus point total for the month of January. You looking at 9? Oh my God, I love you, Karen. Yoda hold music? Got the big one back. Yeah, it's terrifying, especially for people for whom, let's say, like, a sizable portion of your income comes from, a particular platform. To have your info or your account compromised is no bueno. Dryer steaks for everyone. Thank you, Mr. Boombody. You guys, please go give Mr. Boombody a follow. Had a very stressful situation with his stream-related email and Twitch, and reached out to me saying like, hey, I don't know if you know what I could possibly do. I mean, like, how awful. Miro B is #1. And he can only yell at me over on YouTube, apparently, about that. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that follow. Thank you. I hope you're having a great day. I don't call you out by name because you might be lurking. Please enjoy your lurk if so. Okay. Modules. Chat alerts. Oh my God. Why did they bury this stuff? Subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for subscribing. Likes are appreciated too. Here's my cheeky call to action in this message. I can't get it to yeah. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. All right. That was Stream Elements that I was just talking about. The cheese tax. Gotta pay the cheese tax. Mr. Bombati, what color chicken do you want to be? What color chicken do you want to be for the bowl? Thank you so much. What color chicken do you want to be for the bowl, my friend? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for adding to our plus points total. And would you like pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white? We like to say that the Bob Ross way. Oh, I had somebody go on a really romantic spree, actually. They were buying chocolates. They were buying movie tickets. They got a hotel room. I was like, I hope there was some champagne involved. Ella does a lot of fiber arts on the channel and some graphic design / like digital art, traditional. I like all the creative stuff. Ella's a total tryhard, a total creative tryhard. And an awesome friend of the channel who's been part of our community for years now. You might want to go get that checked. Yes. More like a hefty cold, but can't. Oh, I'm sorry. You were about to shush me, but it's a lost cause. Exactly. Hashtag rigged is all you're going to say? I never said that. I never said you weren't allowed to leave. I said that there's no refunds and no exchanges on Twitch follows. No refunds and no exchanges. So you can unfollow. You're just not getting a refund. You're not getting a refund. NMV says gaming break is the task. I love that your task is a break. I love that your task is a break. And you know what? I encourage you guys. It's okay to do this. I do request respectfully, and I will enforce this if necessary. Please don't make me be that guy. That you use the task list wisely. If we're just goofing off with it, there's people who do actually use it as a productivity tool. So if we fill it up with a bunch of nonsense, then I may have to clear your list. Look, I've got to be a GAMER, a gamer. You had the same kind of cold bug, then you recovered, and then you had to go have nose surgery for a deviated septum back on Tuesday? Jeez, Pyro. What are you watching? Welcome, Jonathan Caldwell 9064. You may want to consider, is this the smartest way to display? Jonathan, did you come here from the Lego video? Tell the truth. Wishing you a speedy recovery and hoping all goes well. You're watching a woman in her 40s who has 3 kids live her dreams. Thanks. Thank you, chat! Thank you, chat! Welcome, Jonathan. Exclamation point task appointment. Yes. Hi, Smorf. Welcome in. That's why you're here enjoying the stream in the community. Excellent. Any blah, 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 blah in the chat? Anybody want to go? Just go.
Let me just poo a little on your screen.
Just go. You literally saw a live scrolling and figured you'd see what it was about. Glad to be here. Wait, did you find me in the shorts feed? Is it finally working? Oh, so you're seeing the view of like the middle of my screen.
Welcome to the fart zone.
Wow! All bandkind, thank you so much. Holy cow, have an all-kind raid. Thank you so much. Welcome to the fart zone. Thank you. Are you sure about that, Anthem Arts?
Welcome to the fart
We have
zone.
Anthem Farts here instead. Thank you. Oh my goodness, you guys. Seriously, are you okay? Here. Are you okay? Are you okay? You would follow after getting fart zoned? Thank you. I appreciate that. All bandkind, thank you for the raid on Twitch. I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you so much, friend. We are happy to have you guys. Thank you, thank you. Affirmative, says Jonathan. Wow, it's finally working, chat. It's finally working. They've given me access to dual format streaming for some time now, and only problem is they do not give me any control over the placement of the vertical, so I can't like divide it up so that you get a view of like the person. But hey, it's cool that they're giving it a try, and I think that's supposed to be a feature that will be released in the future for YouTube. I know they are reaching out to some people on Twitch and including them in beta testing vertical format streaming on the platform. I have not been selected for that beta, and I suspect that it's my equipment, which is going to change real quick here, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the follows. You guys haven't even seen the video yet. The what? The raid video. All mankind, what were you up to on stream? Did we get a chicken color for Mr. Boombody for the resub earlier? And thank you for the 200 bits. Some more. Thank you guys for those follows. Thank you, all mankind. What color would you like for your egg for the bowl of Bachnificence? The what? This lady's, what is she talking about? We've got a bowl that is shaped like a chicken, and we call it the bowl of Bachnificence. And we put you in there when you raid or you sub, resub, gift a sub. An individual sub gets a resin chicken if you do 5 gift subs. If you do a gift sub bundle, then we do a squeaky chicken. Don't ask me what happens if somebody gifts, you know, the max number of... What is it now? Is it 1,000? Bachnificence. Yeah, I mean, people spell it different ways. It's a made-up word, so you just do whatever you want, Aaron. Thank you so much. Within reason. Within reason. We ask that if you streak in here, that you streak demurely, respectfully, mindfully, because, you know, we are PG-13. Thank you so much. You were trying to put a few lines down on an ink drawing you've been working on, but as it is, mostly you just talk because that is what an art stream is. What do you mean? I have not crocheted a single stitch. Don't tell anyone. For Egg Orange, thank you so much, all mankind. I appreciate you. You stream without pants on? Without no pants on? Does that mean you do have pants on? So sorry in advance. Do you? You streak.
Another one.
Ah, I see. Ella, thank you so much. Now you need to pick again. Now there's another choice for you to make. Do you have decision fatigue? Too freaking bad, all mankind. Too freaking bad. We need another color. If you want the same color, that's great. If you want a different color, that's also great. I love orange. It's my favorite color. It's such a happy color. It's also very loud, like me. It's why they use it to get your attention when people are like working on the road, you know, safety cones, etc. Okay, so here we go. Blue for contrast. We got it. Hey. I can appreciate that. We have a blue chicken here, blue chicken, and an orange egg. And Mr. Boombody, I feel like usually says blue. So I'm going to do a blue chicken unless Mr. Boombody speaks up and says something different. It's either blue or purple. Mr. Boombody, thank you for your tier 1 resub earlier for 11 months. Thank you so much, Ella, for that gift sub for all mankind and for the raid, ABK. I appreciate you. Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl of booknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the bowl. All right, now the raid video before any of the rest of you make the mistake of following, because Twitch has a very strict policy, or subscribing to the YouTube. God forbid! Very strict policy. No refunds or exchanges on follows or YouTube subscriptions. I am so sorry. I don't have any control over it. Enjoy the raid video. Please make an educated choice. Don't follow during the raid video. Do not follow during the raid video. I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd. No flipping way. You didn't do it. Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody.
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? She was so hard.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
There you have it. Evidence to make the appropriate choice, whether that's to run away and never come back or stay forever. Ads in 3 minutes. Thank you, Cranston. And I did not notice, because the tool I use to read chat doesn't announce this, although the notification feed does, the activity feed. Ella didn't just gift all mankind a sub. Ella gifted 3 heckin' months! 90 days of tier 1. Thank you so much, Ella. Thank you, my friend. That's a Karen's Day special. Order up. This is a cringe cool mom stream. That's why you're so comfortable here. Thank you. I'm glad that you feel comfortable here, because that is the idea. I yell a lot, but really what we are about is like unbridled, an almost disgusting level of wholesomeness and positivity, just not with like all of the condescending, like annoying, toxic positivity, you know? We just want you to feel like there's a place you can go where everybody knows your name. Any Gen Xers in the chat? Any Zennials or Gen Xers? I mean, you know, you could maybe have watched a bunch of reruns of that show, of Cheers, even if you're not of my in my age range. But yes, now we're rioting. Perfect. Mods, please. It was a good show. It was a good show, Ray. It had its moments, that's for sure. Mods, please remind me to disable the riot command the next time that Z- and Nothing More Variant are here in the chat together. Okay, if they're here by themselves, it's totally fine. Solidly Gen X. You know what I always say before I put these other 2 blue chickens in the bowl? Seema, suck it up! Go follow Seabus. I can't expect you not to riot. I just mean that you can't riot simultaneously, okay? No overlapping riots! We will riot in an orderly fashion! Get in line! NMV gets to go first. Okay. Into the bowl with your other 2 chickens! I have stuff to do today. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye to the bowl. We're putting the bowl. Please listen closely to the following announcement. Please listen closely to the following announcement. We are putting away the bowl of magnificence. There will be no more rioting for the rest of stream. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you so much. Also, nothing more variant. Please come to the customer service desk. You have a free voucher for a riot. No, that one's going to cost you. That one's going to cost you. It's going to cost you, Seabus. It's going to cost you a shout-out if we didn't do it already. It's going to cost you a shout-out if we didn't do it already. Did we shout out Seabus? Blast. That is something that a Gen Xer would say because it's totally right out of a Hanna-Barbera villain's mouth. The trendy new French ultra-left text. The coming very orderly and moderate insurrection. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. Yeah, that was an excellent riot. I do say, let's do it again next Thursday. Guys, my neighbors are going to call the cops. My neighbors are going to call the cops. Exit stage left, even. Spectre is an orderly villain org. We moved riots to Thursday. No, we did not. There is a whole process and procedure. Seriously, if you're still here, I mean, we're in ads, but if you're still here from those raids, thank you, the raid from All Mankind. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I appreciate you. Ads are still blasting. Ads should be finishing up. If you are still here and you got an ad break, thank you so much for supporting what we do here. I appreciate you. Jetson! You're fired! There was my best friend in high school, my junior year of high school, junior and senior year of high school, when I moved back to Portland, Oregon, where I'm from originally. My best friend went on like a foreign exchange program to Germany. And when she came back with a bunch of like crazy German techno CDs. And one of them had a sample, or actually it wasn't a sample. They recorded themselves singing like parts of like the Flintstones theme song. So it was the Flintstones theme song, but like with a German accent and like it was amazing. We listened to that song like 100,000 times. And he goes, Vilma! He's like, Vilma! It was so amazing. Ella! I have no band was. Do you know this band, Ella? That would be too funny. That would be too funny. Talking about, do you know this song? Do you know this song, Ella? Dude, I am going to freak out if you actually know this song. Is this like a popular German techno band or something? Talking about Memory Lane. Ella's from Germany. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to write to my, but not the song, but the show. Okay, I was gonna say, I would have to write to my friend. I should write to her anyways. I haven't written to her. I haven't talked to her in a while, and she's awesome. She's a professional violist. She is a professional musician and has been all of her adult life, and she's really good. I mean, you know, I'm partial because she's my friend, but seriously, thank you guys all for being here. Thank you so much, Ella, for doing that for All Bandkind. Did we like get links and shout out and all that stuff? And yes, we found out you were doing some art today, or attempting to. I don't know what that's like. Okay, great. Thank you, Cranston. You know, I'm just too busy yapping most of the time. If you guys got some stuff in the dungeon, congratulations. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. I am making an effort this year. One of my big goals for 2026. Sounds like a plan if you can riot without limitations. I may be persuaded to give you like a 1-day pass. You might have found it. I mean, you know, it is 2026, so it's entirely possible that no freaking way, no way you found it. You guys won't be able to hear this, but I will. Yes, this is totally it. Oh my god. Oh, even more so. Dude, I have to send that to her. I just need to send her the link to that video and be like, I just need to send her the link to that video. That's amazing. Thank you! Oh my goodness. So we are actually trying to be productive today. It is my birthday month. We're going to be celebrating at the end of the month. Birthday happens on January 29th. Third year of Twitch Partner. Our third anniversary of Twitch Partner happens on February 2nd. So we just kind of party that whole like week or so. This is the Mario hat. I'm sorry because I was totally I'm gonna get in trouble for saying I'm sorry. This I was gonna check the project command earlier, but I don't know if this is the project command right now. And Cranston has already typed it in the chat. Did I beat you? I beat you to it. Yeah, that's not it. I think it's in the whips. Let me check. It is not. It might be in here. It's not down at the bottom, though. Oh, my God. There's so many things in here. This is disgusting. Oh, I finished that one. This is gross. There's so much stuff in this whips spreadsheet. It's disgusting. Oh, God. I will never show this to the rest of you. Miro can see it. bro. Oh lord, this isn't techno. This is the most abject Euro dance. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't understand the differences. To me, it's all just electronic music. Hi, Lobster Licka. How are you? How are you? It's not a Gengar. It's red. Bus. It's a Mario hat. Hi, Fairy. Yeah, no, my brain is like right now. You were talking about the thing I was never going to show you? No. It was a whole spreadsheet of unfinished, abandoned projects. This sounds like DeLorean Dreams. Do you mean this music? This is do 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 do. What the heck? Why can't I? Oh, because I need to full screen the window. This is Expliquer à nouveau. By whatever this name is, I can't even. The first part of it, I can't. Fairy, how are you? Who am I lurking? Who am I lurking? Was already following this person. Maybe I wanted to follow them and couldn't because Twitch doesn't want us to have more than 2,000 accounts that we think are worth a follow. Because why would we want to be friends with that many people? Why would we want to support that many people? $25, are we? Eurodance is proof that Europe has never been civilized
and is also kind of fun, TBH.
Why? Why Macca? Hi Macca. And also why Macca? I need to find the pattern that I'm working from for this because it's been a while. If you guys didn't hear what I talked about at the beginning of stream, if any of you have ever considered buying something from my Etsy that is no longer an option, I am not going to be doing business with Etsy anymore. And if you'd like to know why, you certainly may watch the beginning of stream. Because I just can't. I cannot. Also, poll results are in for Patreon direct streams. Looks like Sunday afternoons was the most popular choice, followed by Saturday afternoons. I'm only going to pick one weekend day. And then for weekdays, Tuesday evenings. Tuesday evening and Sunday afternoon, I think, is what we're going to try at first to see how that works. No rioting, no nerfing, no yapping where you are at in that corner over there. In case anybody missed that information. Holy heck, who knows how many raids deep that tab was. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. There are so many tabs open. Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily the case either. I'm saying I am dissatisfied with how they are choosing to approach what I think is an extremely, it's a valid concern that I have, that they have decided they're just going to basically brush aside and tell me there's nothing they can do about it when they absolutely could, and there should be a way to dispute people's what's the word I'm looking for here? Dishonest reviews. There should be a way for people to address someone making the minimum purchase possible in a shop and leaving a 1-star review for what is assuredly nefarious purposes that could negatively affect their ability to attract and to retain customers, but they won't do anything about it because they don't care. No, just the one, but it contained an accusation that, is a huge hot button issue right now. They accused me of having used AI to generate a pattern that I posted in April of 2021. I've been on Etsy for 14 years. My previous rating before they put their 1-star review in was like 4.7 overall or something crazy like that. Might have even been 4.9. I can't remember, but it's 4 now. And I mean, whatever, fine. 1-star review. It's not like all my reviews have been 5 stars. There's things I could improve on. I'm not perfect, but I most certainly did not use AI. I actually made the first prototype on stream. I don't know if I have a broadcast of it still, but I've made 169. Nice. I've made 169 finished items of this design. I've sold the pattern at least a few dozen times, and people have posted reviews of the pattern saying it was easy to follow. She helped me in DMs when I had trouble. She even rewrote one line of the pattern for me because it wasn't as clear as it could be, etc. Things like that. I've gotten nothing but glowing reviews on the pattern and the finished item, and I said, hey, this is inaccurate. I did not use AI to make this pattern, and Etsy's response was, Sorry you're unhappy that somebody accused you of something that we all know, for people who are like makers and designers is like a huge problem. Because, so now not only do you have to worry as a consumer that you may be purchasing something that was AI generated, which is awful. It's happened to people in our community. There are some telltale signs. Please be careful, especially on Etsy in particular, because they will not do anything about it either direction. It's extremely frustrating. So I've had enough frustrating experiences with that platform that I'm just ready to cut ties with it. I don't care, that I make a mic cover sale there like every other month now. They don't even push that listing anymore.
To the fart zone.
Who cares about all that? Rip Harris is here. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the Fart Zone Raiders. How's it going? What's going on, everybody? I hope you had a great stream. Rip, what were you up to? They are ripping farts in your honor. I hope you knew that was a thing. I feel like you've been here before. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Gooseberry, I'm glad you found that entertaining. Some people don't. Crescent Moon, welcome in. Thank you for your first time Raider chat. I appreciate you. How was your stream? I hope it was good. Would you please pick a color for the egg for the bowl of Bachnificence? Lamau, Bot Zone. Yes! Black Trans Batty found the BTTV fart emote. It's also annoying when you see advertisements with free patterns and then you get to something totally different than what you were. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yellow is what you would pick if you were the Raider, Gooseberry. Or are you telling me Rip would pick that? Sometimes the community is answering for the person because they have to raid and run. It must be quite frustrating to have to show that you're not just generating your patterns from AI. Am I going to sell? Oh, yeah, I've already been selling them on Fourth Wall, Ribbler, and Ravelry. Like, I only keep the listings that I had that were active. I've deactivated everything. I deactivated every single listing I had there. Sorry, you guys. We were having a conversation about how Etsy sucks before you got here. Pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or white. We like to say that the Bob Ross way. Whichever you would like. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Tell us what you were up to, and if you have any links you want to share, we can get you a permit so you can do that without getting bopped by Stream Elements. Sari and Stream Elements form an alliance that keeps us from having the, want cheap viewers and followers. Because I don't want cheap viewers and followers. I want luxe viewers, and I want posh followers. Pink, you got it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for rating. I really appreciate it. You had a lot of choices. You could have gone just about anywhere, and you chose us. I am so appreciative. Thank you. Our viewers aren't cheap. They're frugal. Right. Mm-hmm. They're discriminating. We must put you into the bowl of Booknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Is the name of the creator not Steve? Yes, no, it's not Steve, but we do love Steve. Thank you. You're now in the bowl, and you stay there until the end of the month. Sorry, that is not up for negotiation. Once you follow, you may not receive a refund or an exchange. There are no refunds or exchanges on Twitch follows. Thank you so much, everybody. You were here once before. Yes, indeed. So if you've already followed that time, well, you've had your chance. You've had your chance, but there are no refunds and no exchanges.
Nothing more valiant follows poshly.
Exclamation point feed Steve? Absolutely not. We do not feed that Steve. There's 2 different Steves. Which Steve are you talking about? You say that bowl in the same way you treat baseballs, like the holy hand grenade in Monty Python. Ah, I see. Mm-hmm. Yes, we do love Monty Python. Everybody, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Rip. I appreciate you. We are working on a Mario hat that I haven't done a single stitch on yet, because chat has been doing chat things. Yeah, if you have a link tree, Instagram, whatever you like. We just got a raid a little while ago from our awesome friend Allband Kind. So please, Allband Kind raiders, if you're still here with us, follow Rip Harris raiders. Please give our friend Allband Kind a follow. Exclamation point raiders in the chat on Twitch to see who has raided us there. I need to pack up and go home. No worries, Miro. Drive safely, please. Thank you, friend. It's a me, Fortio. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm a full-time content creator, mom of 3. I live in the Pacific Northwest. My husband and I own and operate a hobby and game store where we sell TCGs, TTRPGs, comic books, manga, paints, minis, tabletop games, all that good stuff. In St. Helens, Oregon, called Pantheon Comics and Games. Please, if you're in Columbia County, Oregon, we're about 45 minutes from Portland. Depends on what part of Portland you're coming from, which is my hometown. I went to school in Southern California and finished in Portland for theater. So I have a theater background. I am a theater educator. And this is my full-time occupation. I create content for a living. We also do a lot of stuff to support charity here. We've raised over $150,000 for various charitable causes on Tiltify. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you, donors. Thank you, team members that have fundraised with us on various teams, including Team Quirky Cluckers. Thank you for being here in chat. One more fundraising for charity. We work primarily with Starlight Children's Foundation and St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, but we've supported a variety of causes, including Big Table. That's a charity that supports restaurant and hospitality workers, which was the industry I was part of before I went full-time on Twitch. My parents were both restaurant workers. I worked in restaurants and hotel restaurants for my entire adult life until one day my husband downloaded Fortnite on our PS4. And then as I was searching for help with challenges in the Battle Pass, I found live streams of people playing this game. And I was like, wait, but so like this is like a show. They like put a show on, but it's like from their house, right? And then I found out you could just press a button. You could just like set some stuff up. You could like make an account and you could just connect it. And then you could just like go live straight from your console. And those streams were very scuffed. But from PS4 and cell phone streams to a somewhat professional setup, we use that word very, very loosely here, okay? Professional setup in my basement, home studio where I create content as my full-time way of supporting myself and my family. I cannot thank you guys enough, because I had given up on the idea that I would be able to become a live entertainer for a living, which was like my whole plan. I was 18 years old and I was ready to take over the world. I wanted to do live theater, which I still think would be awesome to get back to at some point. But with 3 kids and now we have 6 pets and a household to take care of and all of that, this is honestly right now the very best of all worlds. And I cannot express my gratitude to you sufficiently. And that includes you, Rip, and All Mankind, you, Rip Harris, and All Mankind, for bringing your viewers to the channel. Thank you so very much. That's support. Just said /raid 9. Zip it. It is supporting. It is a huge way to support what people do. Thank you so much. You're introducing people to us if they've never been here before. You know, I try not to focus on the numbers, but it's undeniable. The platform cares. The platform cares how many viewers you have, and you could have taken those viewers anywhere you wanted. Now, that said, if you need to go, if anyone from your community needs to go, we say this all the time, and I mean it 100%. IRL before URL. Lurks are appreciated, but nothing is required, okay? All appreciation, no requirements. We just want you to have a good time here. Ads in 3 minutes. If you stay through the ads, you're helping support the stream. We have a couple of really big goals for this year. I would like to see if we could maybe, perhaps, possibly achieve Plus Program Level 2 on Twitch. It's kind of a tall order. 300 concurrent, paid recurring sub points 3 months in a row is no small feat. We are more than halfway there. We're more than halfway there last month. The only way that you can achieve this, the only way that you can achieve it is by being what they call a self-subscribed subscriber, or paid recurring, or there's a variety of terms people will use. Unfortunately, as amazing as they are in terms of support for the channel, primes don't count, gifted subs don't count. Only paid tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 paid recurring subscribers. And, you know, even if you did a one-off, if you're paying for your own sub, it counts. I'm always appreciative of any support. There is no such thing as a, like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of it, but Twitch only counts paid recurring subscribers for Plus program. But I like to focus on our achievements and thank you for the things we've already accomplished. One of which is not only qualifying for Plus program immediately with points to spare as soon as the program was announced at its current iteration, but we have managed to re-qualify every single flipping month ever since. Thank you guys so much. Every month that you continue to meet the requirement extends your participation into the next year. So we are good to go through December, I think. December of 2026. Might even be January of 2027, essentially. So we do have an ad break coming in. I'm going to stand up, stretch my legs, and go check on my dogs because I still haven't started crocheting. Feel free to use the task list if you'd like, ! TL info if you don't know how to use it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Shout out to our friend Swolmaz for introducing me to this tool. Just know when you come in here, even if it says co-working, I'm very loud, and that's never going to change. Thank you so much for your support. We'll be back after this ad break.
That's right, get wrecked, cancer!
For your chickens.
Hello.
Thank you
Welcome
so much.
to 945
Thank you, friend.
Kitchen.
I adore you. Thank you.
Where we're going to be making the
You are
most
incredible.
basic
I
ass
appreciate you.
Midwestern chili you've ever seen.
Plus points, chat. Always blue for you. I love you. Thank you, Lily. Thank you kindly. You are so appreciated. Thank you, friend. I have to stand up and go stretch my legs now, though. Have a Tangia dungeon on me, okay? And we'll do blue chickens when I come back. I was about to get up, and then Lily resubbed.
I'm sorry, I'm woefully... No, I haven't.
Oh, also,
woefully
undereducated. So I'm gonna have
oh
to
my god,
restart
she
it.
just
I'm gonna lose
smeared
all
her
sound
hand that
for
has like pumpkin pie filling
3
all
seconds.
over my face.
Join
You're
the
a
Tangia
mess.
dungeon if you like. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much for your continued support at the highest level possible on Twitch. So appreciated.
I break your stream.
I'm tempted to say a bunch of stuff that I know I'll get nerfed for, so I'm not gonna, but just know it really means a lot to me.
She says,
Hi,
I
Steph.
break your stream. It's
Sounds
you,
gonna
you're
cut
a
out
witch,
for a
dude.
second.
Fully chaotic evil. Oh my god! Oh!
Okay, sound should be back. God forbid I should open the software associated with
I'm never doing that again.
you know, associated with the equipment on my desk, because then it like will just break it sometimes. I have no idea what's going on. I actually should check to see if there's a new version of the Stream Deck software that might fix it. I don't know. All right, you guys behave yourselves. I will be back. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I just need to go check on my animals upstairs. Thank you so much. We've had enough rioting today.
Welcome to
And
the
anyways,
procrastination
writing is only
station,
allowed,
helping you not get your ish done.
From
Since
11:59
1979.
a.m. to noon Pacific on Wednesdays. You guys did not know that. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
I'm never coming out.
My milkshake bringeth all ye gentle folk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than thine. I could teach you, but I must levy a fee.
I am 9.5 and I'm called that because I'm that close to perfect. I'm tying knots without looking. What? That's what everyone thinks. It's actually because I'm missing half a digit. Look at all those units, Ramona. So many units. Every one of you is a unit. Okay. Start battle.
Mommy, you're units.
Please clip that. Please clip that.
Mommy, you're units.
Not so loud.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed.
Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Ooh, piece of candy.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? You got to pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Pump it up.
And I would be here, left to my own devices.
You can play at this game. No, 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 no.
Yes. Sour cream. I was thinking about using apple cider vinegar. I'm not going to put sugar in it because the hubs can't have it. Okay. 1 yellow cucumber. Thank you for the sub!
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay.
Alexa, it's my pleasure.
What are you doing, finger rat?
Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring... Somebody just donated $1,000 to St. Jude to our campaign.
Who has committed this crime? Who did it?
Moo-moo!
Clip this.
Come on. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on, White Wolf. Come on. Come on, White Wolf. Come on.
Come here, little white wolf. Come here, white wolf. I got a tree.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
They're ewy. They're ewy. I don't like them. Mommy,
Whoa.
Mommy, I wonder if I like them.
Oh my god. Hey, dude, I like spicy stuff.
You like it? You're gonna have them, yes? Hey.
I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. Such a nasty woman.
I have many talents.
And I'm about to not be so supportive of this. That's right. Oh! Whoa, did you see that? That was cool. No.
Chaos! Well, I wasn't going to come back after today when she spilled her coffee everywhere and then peed her pants a little, but now that there's some free stickers.
In here a lot earlier this time to say it is subtime la 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 lo 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 lo
Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her. That was perfect. That was perfect. Right at the end. Next order of business.
All right, Linus. I'll see your eyebrows and I'll raise you a nostril flare.
Are you clearing my... Raz? I think Raz was just clearing.
Nope. Nope. No. No. Mm-mm. I think I'm just gonna give up on crocheting. It's just I don't know. Maybe I should still try to work on it for a little while. Because I just clearly do not have. It's just look at me. What's going on? I don't know. Yeah, those clips. Some of them are really old. I need to update that. Okay. So here I added edit soon command because we haven't nailed down a strict time. By the way, did you guys see in the gamer chat channel in the Discord, Amy Roberts did it. Amy Roberts did it, you guys. I'm gonna show this on screen. See you, chump? Yeah. Fart. Amy did it. Pizza van! Amy did it, you guys! Pizza van! Pizza van hype, you guys. Pizza van hype. Any and all pizza emotes in the chat, please spam me your pizza emotes, your hype emotes. Amazing. Good job, Amy. Now you want pizza? Yeah, me too. Pizza van hype. This is from this awesome game called CRUFT. From Go On or Goon Entertainment, however you want to pronounce it. I think they're okay with both. Amazing effort here from our friend Amy Roberts, who has been playing the full version of CRUFT. The demo is available in Steam. ! CRUFT in the chat if you want to check it out. They sponsored the stream, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Will and Matt from Go On Entertainment. And I do want to play some CRUFT today, so let me get some stuff done. Let me get some stuff done after we do 6 blue chickens for Lily. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lily. I adore you. Thank you for your tier 3. Once again, 62 freaking months, which is wild. No productivity, only resub. K, thanks, bye, says Lily. You know, I'm glad I checked to see whether or not I was muted when I was in the BRB screen before screaming a bunch of expletives when Lily did that right after I went on the BRB screen. Almost got myself canceled. I mean, you know, I've used F-bombs here, and it was also Lily's fault then, too. At least one of the times it was Lily's fault. Okay, are you ready? Thank you. It's just we don't do it very often here because, like, you know, I try to keep it mostly family friendly, like PG-13-ish is what we like to say, because we have a lot of people, not every single stream, maybe not even every single month, but we've had multiple people come in and comment, like I'm watching right now from the hospital with my kiddo who's being, you know, seen at St. Jude or who's in a Starlight hospital. I have kids of my own. A lot of us that hang out in Twitch channels have kids, and we like having a place that we can go and watch content that isn't, you know, rife with profanity, which is super fun to use. But if you've got littles, you don't want them hearing those words constantly, or they start repeating them at daycare and school, and then you have that judgmental look from their teacher or the fellow parents. But no, I really do appreciate you guys, you know, cooperating with that general rule. We have another channel where we're allowed to use the naughty words, and I still don't do it a ton over there either, because, like, you know, I kind of treat this like, hey, you know, there's public spaces where it's mostly adults and it's totally okay, you know, etiquette-wise for you to use coarse language. And then there's spaces where it's not, just like on the internet. There's spaces where I feel like, yeah, it's totally fine. Let loose. I have been going through and picking through the comments on that latest YouTube short that went completely bonkers sideways, 1.22 million views, which is ridiculous. That's viral for a channel of my size. Not that that's the most important thing to me at all, but it was a video I put of my kids' Lego creation that I made in like 90 seconds. And as I say in the video, I kicked him off of his electronics, and then he turned around and made a Lego case for his phone that was locked that he couldn't use. And I just thought that was funny and thought it was something that would be worth sharing with people, is like, hey, look at his creativity. It's adorable, and it's ironic that he did it as a, you know, a case, quote unquote, for the phone that he could not play with. And a lot of people did not get it, and are continuing to post things that are not appropriate there. But, you know, I can delete those comments if I want to. It's my YouTube channel. Anyways, a lot of people have said really encouraging and funny things. The pinned comment is really funny. Okay, into the bowl you must go, Lily. The bowl of booknificence. You have chosen to support the stream at the highest level possible, and so we must award you 6 resin chickens, all of them blue. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 3, 2, 1. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lily. I appreciate you. I adore you. You are amazing. And, you know, honestly, like I said, this is a dream come true for me. I couldn't have possibly predicted that my life would turn out like this. You know, after graduating college, I went through a very deep depression. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's just a huge bummer. But suffice it to say, you know, I did not know what I wanted to do with my life. I felt very lost and very confused and very disappointed. And mostly I was disappointed in myself. My dogs have been barking like crazy for the last 15 minutes. I don't know what's going on out there. Maybe there's some deer. The rain finally let up. Maybe the deer have come out. I might have to step away and go check on them and find out what they're barking at. Yeah, it was tough. You know, NMV, you know, it's really hard when you feel like you're the reason why you're depressed. You're like, well, then suck it up and quit being the reason. And that just compounds. It just sort of builds on itself, unfortunately. There are ants on the sidewalk. Dogs must protect the house. Hello, Liz. Everybody go follow Liz, please. Go follow Liz. Fairy and I owe each other a collab, and we were talking about doing it IRL. And I don't know, maybe we can figure something out where either at the same time or a different time or whatever, we can all meet up, because Liz, Hijinks, Fairy, and I are not all that far apart from one another. There's somebody else too who's kind of in like easy driving distance. Maz is like driving distance for sure, but maybe not the easiest driving. Oh, Bixa was, but I don't know how close Bixa is. Perfect. Another excuse to come harass me in person. If you're going to stop by the shop though, Liz, I'm very rarely actually physically there, although that might change a little bit this year. Maz is coming down for, when is that? I don't need to do that, Liz. Liz, I can't buy more yarn right now. Unless somebody is going to magically produce an extremely generous inheritance I wasn't expecting, and I don't want anyone to pass. Currently, that would probably, unless it's like a really long lost relative who lived a long, healthy life and it was just their time, and then they said, I don't even know this person, 9.5, but I'm going to leave them a bunch of money. No! Cranston, that is not appropriate. That is inappropriate. You can absolutely buy more yarn in 2 months. No. No, I can't. You don't know. You don't know. You guys can't even see a fraction of my stash. It is out of control. Although, I will say, supposedly, and there's not been much guidance on this, imagine, but supposedly, if you are a creator who receives tips for your digital, you're a digital creator who receives tips, we're supposed to be able to deduct that for this last tax year and this coming tax year up to a certain amount, up to a threshold if you're married and filing jointly. But nobody understands it. So if you create content, you're supposed to be able to deduct tips. And that also includes those of you who are tipped employees. Now, there's exceptions. Just the tips. Please consult your tax preparer. Please consult a tax professional. Do not just go, wee! Everything I made as a streamer is deducted from my income. That's not how it works. Subscriptions on Twitch don't count because you are exchanging. They are paying the platform, and it's for a service. It's for content specifically. But tipping isn't for, we all say it. It's not for... A tip is not an exchange for a service or an item. Like, if you choose to do a thank you for somebody who's a generous tipper, that's fine. But things that would not count would be, for example, if you have a Ko-fi shop, your Ko-fi shop sales definitely don't count, whether it's digital, virtual, physical object. If there's an arrangement of this money is for this thing. So, if I do a consult for somebody, doesn't count. But if someone just tips me out of the generosity and the kindness of their heart and because they love what I do and they want to show appreciation, and I'm not offering anything specific in return for that individual donation. So, again, I don't think it matters if you have milestone stuff that you do, etc. That's fine. As long as it's not explicitly stated that it is for a specific item or service, product or service, then you may deduct it, but then you need to keep records and you need to have proof, and please don't get yourself into trouble with your tax situation. There is a limit to how much you can claim. There's a threshold for your gross income or your net income. So combined household income, or I should say your jointly filed, if you're married and filed jointly, $300,000 I think is the limit. If you exceed that in income, you're not allowed to take the credit. If you exceed, you can only claim up to $25,000 per tax year, according to what I read. Please double check all of the information. Do not go based on what I or anyone else says when it comes to your tax stuff. Talk to a professional, or if you're doing your own, make sure you go straight to the source and get the info from the government so that you're not getting in trouble. it's really important that you understand what you're doing, right? If you don't understand, ask questions. They have to provide you with the information, but they have not been super clear about some very specific instances. So, for example, there are people who are not eligible for this, even though they may receive tips in their regular line of work. Like, for example, they made this example in one article I read that was like, if you are okay, there's a hotel lounge. They hire a regular person, like they are on payroll, a pianist, to play jazz piano in the lounge for the enjoyment of guests of the hotel and people dining in the restaurant or the bar, right? So this happens all the time. I've worked with these people who are hired. They are regular employees. They're not contracted. They're regular employees, right? Like you're the lounge pianist, and they get an hourly wage, but they have a tip jar out. Those tips are eligible to be deducted. But the comedian who defines their own rate and works as an independent contractor, basically, right, who is entertainment but is not an employee, who they hire to do a performance in that same lounge, you know, a one-off, like for like a week or a night, their tips that they earn during that are not. It's complex, and you need to look into it and make sure that you're claiming the right amounts and that you have the right paperwork. And there's a form you'll have to fill out. And so you would have to be doing itemized deductions for this to make a difference, I believe. I'm not sure if it works for people doing like just a 1040, like easy or whatever. Please, please, please make sure you get the right information. Yawn! Thank you so much! 64 months with Pride! Thank you for using your Prime. I think it cut you off, dude. I think it cut you off. Astra, thank you for your streak. Jan, thank you so much for using your Prime, honey. I appreciate you. How are you, my dear? This is my Fortnite gamer child, everyone. This is my Fortnite gamer child, and every time someone uses their Prime, you can do this with your channel points if you want. I got you. Exactly. Thank you for using your Prime! Fortnite child. Jan, what colored chicken would you like? Pink? Or something different this time? How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for using your Prime here for, dude, 64 months. That's wild. And so many of those are you choosing to use your Prime here. You don't have to use it. You don't have to use it at all, but that would be silly. You're missing out on basically getting a free sub to the streamer of your choice every 30 days. No, you are not! That is wrong. That is incorrect. Holy hell. How are you 28 years old? Oh, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday, dear. That is nuts. That's right. Your birthday's at the end of December, right? Right around New Year's? Aw. Dude, no. You cannot be 28 years old. That's redonk. That is redonkulous. Yes, we need to do a pink chicken for Jan. Thank you so much, Jan. Thank you. That's wild. You guys have heard the story, right? Who knows the lore behind how I met Jan in Fort? I mean, clearly it was random lobbies. To be 28 again. I know, I'm closer to 48 than I am to 28. Way closer. Not this again! First, we gotta put you in the bowl, okay? The bowl of booknificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Somebody's got to spam when Miro's on the way home from work, okay? Thank you so very much. Oh, yeah, no, we don't do that here. We don't do that anymore, Sparkling Hearts, for a variety of reasons. And I'm not going to get into all of them, but we don't have Pokemon community game here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Oh, do we still have reverb on? Yes, of course we do. Thank you! Everybody can do whatever they like in their own channels. We don't do Pokemon community game anymore. Totally not because I played for several years straight and never got a shiny. No, definitely not. No. But Pokemon community game is rigged. Absolutely. That's right. It is. 100%. Categorically. Hi, Keen Crabs. How are you? Welcome in. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. And hello, Sparkling Hearts. You were like 17 when that happened. No, you were not. You were 19. You were 19. I think you were 19, I believe. About to turn 20, maybe. So I loaded into a random... I'm totally telling this story. I loaded into a random match of 50v50, which was it's a now defunct mode of Fortnite where they would, obviously put you on teams of 50 people apiece. And you would be split up also into squads. So there's, red team, blue team, team 1, team 2, however you want to look at it. So there's your team and the enemy team, but then you would also be assigned to a squad of 4 people, and you could communicate with those 4 people via in-game voice chat. I had in-game voice chat on, but the rest of my party were either, in party chat or had chat turned off or whatever. And I had survived, and at least one of my teammates, who happened to be Jan Hodak 88, had perished. He had rushed into battle fearlessly and had, I think, like 6 or 7 eliminations, which is decent for a 50v50 match, actually. And you did not respawn in this. You could not collect a card. You couldn't take people to the van to reboot them. You could revive teammates, I believe, but you couldn't. So I think you could be knocked and then eliminated. But he was probably somewhere else entirely on the map rushing people. So he's like, I'm not rushing, I'm check. So he pops over to game chat, right? Because you can see how many eliminations your teammates have. He pops over to game chat and he's like, hey. He doesn't know who I am. He hasn't heard my voice yet. He's like, hey, I had like 7 eliminations. What's up? Get good. He literally said get good or something to that effect. And I was like, hey, I'm a 39-year-old mom and I've played a video game in like 20 years. Get off my back. And he was like, oh my God, no way. And he said, let me send you a friend request. We got to play. And then we played like so many matches of Fortnite after that. It was a lot of fun. And I was awful. I was terrible. I was a horrendous Fortnite player at first. But Jan and Preston and another gal that I met who was around the same age, who was a super sweetheart, who got stuck in voice chat with me. You remember that's how I met Nezzy. That's how we met Nezzy. We had played with Nezzy, and like 2 or 3 matches after I had played a random squads with some people, I'm asking the kids what they want for lunch or breakfast or something. I'm like, hey, who wants waffles? And I hear this voice come from the PS4. I do. Are you making waffles? I'll have one. And it was Nezzy, and Nezzy's like, I didn't know what to say, but like, I'm not in this match with you, but we're still in voice chat. There was like a bug in PlayStation party chat or whatever, or voice chat, game chat. There was a bug in game chat, and we were still in each other's game chat somehow. And then she's like, well, here, we should play again. Let me find you and send you a request or whatever. And we ended up playing a bunch with Nezzy and Preston and Jan. And it was good times, and it was a great way for me to unwind and shoot at things in game chat. After I would get off of my, sometimes really obnoxious and stressful and long and annoying restaurant shifts. It was a great way to blow off steam. So that's the story. That's the story. in case you didn't already know it. Thank you, Jan. It's kind of a wild thing to think about, you know? Like, for all the things that can be difficult and frustrating and downright nefarious on the internet, there's also, you know, this amazing potential to meet people who you end up being friends with for, you know, a good long while. And many of my friendships that I've made on the internet have actually lasted longer than IRL friendships. Mom bot always talking smack. Listen, you know, you're not born in the 70s, live through an 80s childhood, and come of age in the 90s and not learn at least a little something about talking smack, okay? Yeah, that's not a thing. Oh, wait, I think I'm supposed to be doing front loop only. It's Mario Hat by Becca de Kroon. Mario Hat by Becca de Kroon. I have to crochet at least a few, add another strand of yarn to your working yarn. Oh, working in the posts, which means, okay, I know. This is a different method than the one that I was thinking. But, so you go like this. And are we half double crocheting? Yes. Dang it! So I had screwed that up too. And then doing an increase. 1, 2. So this is going to make it the brim stick straight out from the edge of the hat. I need to scooch forward. Your shipment just got delivered. You got to go process the inventory. No problem. Aw, thank you, Jan. I hope everything's going okay with your situation with the, you know, I don't know if you have, like, court dates that you have had or have coming up. I hope all of that's resolved. Nothing serious, guys. He didn't do anything, you know, tabloid worthy. He just had some legal stuff he had to take care of. But I hope everything is working out with that. And I have thought of you a couple of different times with regard to that stuff. Workday is done. Must do after work things, then stuff. Let's just say I don't think that people who have been here as law-abiding citizens, brought here by a parent, you know, with no choice in the matter, you know, that's just how I feel about it. You'll send me a message. It's still going on, and it'll be okay. But you're working on it. Well, listen. Hey, if you're in here using your Prime to support the channel like a sweetheart, then that tells me things must not be too crazy for you. But please let me know what's up. You're welcome to update me, and I hope the best for you. Okay, all right. I'm sending you positive vibes for everything to work out well, and no upheaval, no major upheaval in your life. I just don't feel like that's fair. It doesn't make sense. I feel like anyone in their right mind should be able to see that that's not a situation that involves, you know, your willful choice to, like, cause any kind of trouble. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, though, sometimes when it comes to legal stuff, there's people who want to really be, like, huge sticklers, or they have their own agenda. That is unfortunate as well. But thinking positive thoughts for you. I think everything's going to work out just fine for you, friend. Let's see here. You were supposed to be leaving this upcoming. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Well, whatever ends up happening, please keep me updated. And I really hope, I know, but it just seems so incredibly backwards, you know? It's one thing, you know, when somebody decides to make a lot of really poor decisions, and does stuff that's wrong, and, then that needs to be addressed, of course. But I am thinking positive thoughts for you, okay? And I really hope that, you know, even if it isn't the ideal situation, that you at least have, you know, no matter what happens, I hope you have the support that you need to get through it. That's all. Hello, Jenniquil. Happy Thursday. You should be receiving your package in the mail sometime in the coming days. You're not terribly a huge distance away, so it shouldn't take very long at all. From your order that you made, you'll be okay no matter what the outcome is. Yeah. Love you too, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you I hope work goes by quick. Seriously, I am old enough, actually, to be Jan's mom. You guys might not realize it, but I'm coming up on my 47th birthday. Hi, Dueling Needles. What's going on, Dueling Needles? I almost said Deedles. I almost just like went and got rid of the whole middle of your username. Almost a decade older than you. I mean, not that I act it most of the time. I mean, you know, like if the fart zone isn't evidence of that, I don't know what is. Yeah. I went to the trouble, not that it was that much trouble at all, but I'm curious to know. Hopefully everything arrives, you know. I haven't had trouble with it in the past, but I started thinking about like, man, it would really stink if somehow the cards got bent up in there, even though it's in a bubble mailer. So I did a little bit of additional like packaging, nothing too crazy, and it didn't like, because you know I'm able to send those as like a quote unquote large or thick envelope. So how many of these am I supposed to do? Half double crochet increase 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, I did too many. This is for Lightning Builder. Shout out to our friend Lightning Builder, who's also a Starlight supporter, who won a giveaway for a Mario hat in the size. Uh-oh. This is the instructions for the newborn sized hat. I think. Or maybe not. No, it was the adult instructions. The adult size instructions. Working in the post, HDC increased 7 times. And then slip stitch. 1, 2... Oh, wait. Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. Come on. 6. And 7. And then we slip stitch. And then chain 2 and turn. I shouldn't read too many of these instructions out loud. Dang it! It is a little difficult to work with 2 strands of yarn with a size of worsted weight yarn with a size 5.0. Deedles, doodles. Lol. You just finished work. Going to knit. Yes, let's go. Thank you. So far, cards have come in great condition, so I'm sure it'll be fine. But you oh, yes, of course. Oh, you're good. Don't worry. I understand completely what you mean, because I sometimes use the same word twice in a paragraph or whatever, and then I'm like, oh man. And the worst is when you can't edit something after the fact, especially if you posted it where everybody can see what a dingbat you were being. And chances are they didn't even notice, and you are way in your head about it, and they don't care. 1, 2. One. Ah! Oh man, I'm still not. Thank you for the 42 biddies. Thank you so much, NMV. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you, thank you. It's very kind. Yeah, that was another thing I saw was like somebody saying, yeah, no, totally. Bits count as tips. But who knows? You know, I'll have to talk to our tax preparer and find out if they are already aware of all of this. And I'm going to bet they're not. Just throwing around all you big dollars. Thank you for the hype in the chat, So Rita. Appreciate that. Don't! No, stop it. Stop slipping off of my hook, even though it's totally understandable why you are doing that. Stop it. Okay, and then turn.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Rom, thank you so much for your 22 months. Thanks, Rom. Thank you, friend. How you doing, Rom? I hope you're doing all right. I hope, you know, I know you guys had some really bad weather there. I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you for your 22-month resub. What color chicken would you like to be? I appreciate you. Guys, go follow our friend, the Ramen Bucket, who does all kinds of fun stuff, including games and crafts and art on stream. Purple! Good. I'm glad to hear it. You know. Wait, what? Young Panda, thank you so much for your 25-month resub. Thank you, thank you. Young Panda, what color chicken would you like to be? Blue. You're already answering my question in chat because you're a legend. Not just for subscribing, but for being so efficient. Imagine that in a co-working stream. What? Thank you so much. Thank you both very much. Thank you for being paid recurring subscribers, which means you add to our plus point count every month. Thank you very much for that. We hit 166 plus points last month. This month, at the start of stream, we were at 49. At the start of stream, we were at 49 plus points. I'll have to double check it. I don't know if it has moved at all today during the stream. 50! We're at 50! Every single one of those points counts and is so appreciated. Thank you kindly. Jennaquil. Jennaquil booping the train! Listen, I thought we were just going to have a nice train-free afternoon. I thought we would just have a nice, quiet, calm co-working stream with no trains. Pyro, I'm happy to explain it briefly after we put these chickens in the bowl. And thank you so very much, Jennifer, for the 100-bit cheer for kicking off a hype train. Thank you. Okay. Hype train activate. Power up. a land boat on fire because it's not actually a hype train. Ready? Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. As a neurodivergent, you appreciate a good train. Oh, is that the deal? I mean, you know, hey, trains are for everybody, but yes, I do. You're a diesel. Enjoy yourself. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. How are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you so much. And oh, Miro, you said you were back like 10 minutes ago, probably. Yes. I just scrolled up and saw that I had missed that message. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so when there's a hype train, what do we do? When there's a hype train, what do we do? We sit on our hands. We sit on our hands and we leave the train alone. And we all just patiently wait for the train to pass, you know, just like in real life. You just sit there and, you know, you contemplate your existence and you stare through the windshield and you notice, oh, there's a bird over there. That's a pretty bird. I wonder what kind of bird that is. Doot, doot, doo. And the train goes chugga, 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 chugga. And sometimes it's like, wah, just to make sure people know that it's there, you know, because we would hate for there to be an accident. So please just let the train pass through quietly, and on the other side, then we'll be able to, you know, then ding, 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 ding. What are those called? That arm that comes down that tells you, like, nope, you can't drive through because there's a train. In all honesty, these trains are not the real kind that you have to sit and actually wait for them to pass. You can just go about your normal Twitch chat life. It's fine. Young Panda and Ramen Bucket, thank you. Jenical, thank you for kicking off that train. If the train reaches a completed level 5, there's stuff that happens, and also at 10 and 20, including my favorite part, which is a $10 donation. Yes, exactly. A $10 donation to the charity of Chat's Choice. That's okay. Jenical, you don't need to cheer bits to post a message to the chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. You do not need to cheer bits to talk in the chat. It's not required. Thank you so much. Chugga, 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 chugga. I wonder what we should have for dinner tonight. Chugga, 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 chugga. I hope the dogs are okay back at home. Chugga, 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 chugga. We have ads in 3 minutes. Tokaido Shinkansen got running before the TGV, shaped like a freaking space shuttle. So loud! Yes. The trains around here are very loud because it's weird. I feel like they honk more. Oh my goodness. No. And regrettably, due to the shenaniganery of some people who are totally not Milsic Ghost, you may not use TTS for 1 bit. Totally not Milsic Ghost and totally not CO1 McGill, aka Conan. Totally not those people.
Okay, let me try again.
No. Listen, thank you. That's very kind. No, that's fine. That's okay. That's good. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thanks, Ghost. Thank you for the biddy. Thank you, NMV. Thank you for the biddy. Jenical, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Thanks for the 300 bits. 10, 9, 8, no. Fine, Jenical, have your way. The train lives. The train lives. There wasn't enough of this today. You have to just keep that train. All right, we'll snooze. I was like, do we snooze the ads? Do we not snooze the ads? Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. This is a really long train. This train just never ends. I need to make it to the dentist. Please let the train die. I have an appointment. I'm going to go get... a tattoo with a picture of a train with a circle with a slash through it. I deserve to suffer some more? Wow. You know what? It's always an option. It's always, this is always an option for any of us, including me. It's always an option. 100%. Okay? You're like, what? She has a hype train. She wouldn't end a stream with an active hype train, would she? Try me. Try me. Not if I just end the stream. And then raid you from the other channel if you still do it out to somebody else. Yeah. See? It escalated quickly. It escalated quickly. No! Listen here. Come on. That's not fair. It's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That is not fair. That is rigged. That's 100% rigged. That is 100% rigged. Oh, I guess you're safe this time. I guess you're safe this time. And, you know, I do owe you guys some jumping jacks. All right, fine. Fine!
Hurt so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should. You make it hurt so good.
What? All right now. Hi, Jake. Okay, Macca, thank you for the chicken 9 instead biddies. Thank you for the giraffe mask biddies. Thank you. Hi, Jake. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. We need to do a spicy bean after this song is over. Thank you. Zundi, get out of here, Thunder, with your 250 steak in the dryer biddies. Thank you for your haha get supported. No, you, Zundi. No, you. Jenna, shouldn't you be adulting, Zundi? That's what you get. Jenna Quill, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to Papa B Rad 64, Beckasaur, Bojangs, Spottiest Shark, and Chick Drummer 88. Our friend Chick Drummer, who just came in here with a shiny partner check mark, part of the community meetups staff for Twitch for Hawaii. Thank you so much. I think I did like 5 jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 47, 47. Seems like a good place to stop because that's almost how old I am. You guys trying to kill me. 48, 49, 50. In game. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough! We're supposed to be having a nice, calm co-working stream. Thank you, though. Yes, indeed. We'll use another snooze. We'll use one more snooze. Just let it die. Let it die. Let it die. Let it shrivel up and you get it up it. Okay. Ready? Go. Jalapeno. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! The jalapeno beans are not that spicy. They're okay. I mean, they're still spicy, but they're not anywhere near as spicy as the Carolina Reapers. Thanks, Hijinks. That's what happens if you cheer 500 bits directly into the chat. I have to do a spicy bean. Up to 10 per stream. Ah! My stitch marker. Anyone ever found a darning needle or a stitch marker in their keyboard? I totally haven't. When cleaning their keyboard. Pre-rolls are on. It sure would be smart to take an ad break right now, which is something I don't really like to do during a hype train. Could just let it die. Thanks. Jenna Quill, thank you. Jenna Quill, thank you so much. Thank you for gifting us up to lots of pyro. Thank you. Thank you for trapping lots of pyro here for the next 30 days. Because, I mean, you know, you have the emotes. You might as well use them, right? 627 out of 650 is where we're at for concurrent sub points. I am going to have some specific goals for birthversary week, which is my birthday and partnerversary. So you should just save yourself for that, okay? Save yourself for that, okay? It's fine. It's not my birthday yet, okay? 3 weeks. Bye-bye, Hype Train! Finally, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 40% of level 4 Hype Train. If you got an emote, show it off in the chat. And now we need to go take an ad break so that the pre-rolls aren't on for people who hop into the channel, or if we got like a raid or something. That would really stink, okay? Be right back.
That's right, get wrecked, cancer!
Hello, welcome to 9.5 Kitchen, where we're going to be making the most basic ass Midwestern chili you've ever seen.
I'm sorry, I'm woefully... No, I haven't. Woefully undereducated. Oh my god, she just smeared her hand that has like pumpkin pie filling all over my face. You're a mess. I break your stream. She says, I break your stream. It's you, you're a witch, dude. Fully chaotic evil. Oh my god! Oh!
Okay, thank you guys. I do appreciate all of you hanging out when we take ad breaks, whether you get ads or not. Maybe you're a turbo sub, maybe you're a channel sub, maybe you are the recipient of a gift sub like those 5 that actually 6 that Jeniquil just gave out. Thank you so much. Pretty much, Zundi. I don't know if I can really argue with that. Thank you, Miro. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Indeed, on Twitch and YouTube. We are trying to, speaking of ad breaks and ad revenue, we are trying to get to YouTube partner level 2. And, you know, I know some of you are probably tired of hearing about, you know, these various things, but that's the way that it goes in content creation. We have to repeat ourselves a lot. So forgive me while I kind of bash this one over the head. This is a big goal for us for this year. YouTube partner level 2 equals ad revenue on short and long form content there. They do not allow you to earn ad revenue until you have at least 1,000 YouTube subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That is the last requirement. We need watch hours in order to qualify for this program. Yes, you can qualify for it through shorts views, but they only count engaged views. So despite the fact that I currently have a 1.2 million view short in my shorts on YouTube, apparently those shorts is too short. Apparently these shorts are not very, maybe they're not very stylish. Maybe they're made out of the wrong material. They're not very breathable. I don't know what counts as engaged shorts views. You know, we don't want to stare at other people's shorts for too long. It gets uncomfortable. Be respectful, chat. But no, it means like there's a difference between just views and engaged views on the platform, and they only count engaged views. So they've only counted about 500,000 of the 1.2 million views that have that are reflected. Like if you go look at my page. And it's okay. That's up to them. These are their rules. We just play by them, right? We're much closer, and it would be much more helpful for people to help us with watch hours versus shorts. Yes, of course. If you like and comment and interact and share the short form content from any platform, it's helpful, but that is probably the shortest path, the path of least resistance to YouTube partner level 2. What are actually engaged views, and are those only valid on shorts or long form as well? No, it only counts for, so there's 2 paths for that requirement. There's 2 separate paths, because what they recognize is there's people who focus solely on long form or short form, or much more heavily on one or the other of those. And so they are offering 2 separate paths to fulfilling a viewership / engagement. You know, I mean, on Twitch, it's you have to have 75 average CCV for this many stream. You know, this is their sort of version of that, basically, because they don't have a path via live viewership, but they kind of do. So if we had 1,000 people watching our lives every single day, all of those watch hours would add up, as long as you keep the broadcast stored as a live stored broadcast and publicly accessible, as long as it's not unlisted or private. So it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other in a way. But the thing about it that's good for creators as far as their requirements go is essentially they're saying, like, some people might hit this requirement rather quickly due to the size of their audience. For other people, it may take the better part of a year or two or longer. But you can slowly work on it and have it accumulate over a longer period of time. Whereas on Twitch, they're looking at a shorter window, even though it still is, you know, a 90-day period, basically. They're looking at a shorter window, and they just only care about concurrent viewership, as opposed to, like, if people go back and watch your VODs, none of that counts. That doesn't have anything to do with whether or not you're partnered on Twitch. You got to wear real... No, I never said that, actually. I mean, besides pants and shorts, they're different things, aren't they? Short pants, I suppose maybe they do count technically as pants. Yes, indeed. And yeah, there is a definition, and it's, you know, not, it's still somewhat vague. I said shorts don't count. Yeah, it's fine. I do appreciate all of your, you know, listen, the way I look at it is this. I started out knowing nothing about content creation, having absolutely zero experience, having no following or audience of any kind 7 years ago when I first hit a go live button on our PS4. There's people who work really hard at this for 2, 3, 5, 10 times longer than I have, and still have not reached some of their most important goals, and they're still going, and they're still trying, and they're still, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's journey is different, and you know, it's unfortunate that sometimes it can affect people's mental health negatively when it's taking longer than they want it to, you know, to get to a certain milestone or a certain achievement or a certain, you know, like level, however you want to look at it. But like, don't let somebody else's definition of success influence what you think of as, like, what is success? What does that even mean? What does that word really mean? We have successfully raised $150,000 for charity. I have successfully managed to find something to do for a living that I have a passion for and that I care about. And I may not be making, like, you know, we don't got Mr. Beast coming in here dropping 2K subs. Hey, congratulations to anyone that does get that. I'm not trying to pick on people for taking advantage of that promotion or whatever at all. I just think, you know, it's like, okay, but we do want that. Listen, I'm just saying, like, if it's going to happen, it will happen. And I would rather that it happens, you know, the whole point of doing this is being able to do things, you know, on your terms. And that means taking risks. It means, you know, obviously, listen, like, I have kids to take care of. We've got, you know, multiple human and animal mouths to feed in our household. I'll do whatever I have to make sure everybody's okay. Like, if for example, I felt like, you know, it really would be good at this point, right? Like, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, you know, grab some shifts at a place so that I can, you know, do whatever. I mean, it could be so I could save up for a vacation. If I ever take a job somewhere at this point, hopefully it's because I want to and I would like to have the extra money. It's not because I'm like, oh God, I'm desperate. We can't pay our mortgage this month if I don't go work at this crappy restaurant. And that's because of you. NFB says, I've successfully hung out here for multiple years without getting banned. A stateless, classless society is truly possible. Yes, indeed. Hi, best friend Danielle. How are you? How are you, best friend Danielle? Anyways, look, I'm not worried about how long it takes. You know, we only have so much time. It's a sobering thought, right? we only have so much time. And so that is why I decided to stop telling myself that it was over. My chances had been used up. I screwed up and I didn't work hard enough and I wasn't persistent enough, and I allowed other people to get in my way, and I allowed the nastiness and the lack of ethics and class of other people to discourage me and make me feel like I didn't want to be part of this thing that I had fallen in love with when I was 13 years old, i.e. live performance. And it sucks that I let those people do that for that amount of time, but I finally decided, you know what, it's never too late. And what if I give this a try and something comes of it? If it doesn't, that's okay. And I was super lackadaisical at first. If you go look at my statistics from my first few months of streaming, I was very inconsistent. There was no such thing as a schedule of any kind. And in fact, I didn't keep a real strict schedule for a long time. And I still kind of stink at adhering to, a schedule. But I've explained that part of that has to do with, I have other obligations and requirements of my time outside of stream, right? You're off week for the work, off work for the week, bleh. Off work for the week, off week for the work. I mean, it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. And cuddling with a kitty, you couldn't be better. Blaze! Everybody riot and nerf Blaze. Nerf Blaze, please get nerfed, nerd. Knock it off. Knock it off. That's not true. It's patently false. It's patently false. Didn't you just get into that? Dude, Blaze, no. I understand. I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings. I'm saying that's a pretty big feather in your cap that you got recently. So, yeah, get nerfed, nerd. Nope. Rejected. Rejected. Okay, we did work on the Mario hat for a little while. And haven't worked on Finn's scarf. Oh my god, we were going to try to play CRUFT today and I never got to that. Credit scene, tidy desk. I don't know if I would consider. I mean, I tidied a few things. I did tidy a few things. I'm trying to be better about tidying my desk. It gets so messy. I did put a few things away in the little coffin. Here. You struggle with those feelings around your political writing that you're not cut out for the harsh aspects of it. You're not enough of a fighter. You're not pushing hard enough. Your trauma will keep you away from getting your stuff finished and published. People will be hostile or won't care. And a bunch of those things are true, but not all of the time. The world is not a place of constant absolutes. That's what you have to remind yourself of. Those thoughts are there for a reason, because there's a high likelihood that it will happen at some point. But are you going to let those brief moments of negative experience define the whole rest of the time? They're part of it. They're just part of it. It's like when people appeal to someone who has, say, for example, who uses nicotine and who smokes cigarettes. You're only a smoker for 60 seconds every time, or however long, whatever. It usually takes longer than that. 5 minutes. If you're smoking a cigarette in 60 seconds, you're going to make yourself sick. That's gross. I mean, it's not so great for you to begin with, but that would be bad. That would be very bad. But you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, okay, if you think about the amount of time it takes for you to, experience something that isn't necessarily great for you, for your mental health, for your physical health. And that's a risk that you're taking. It's kind of like that same thing, but the opposite. It's about having a growth mindset and reframing your thinking. Sure. Yeah. And also just remembering that your momentary, experience of an emotion that we know, that we feel like we don't want to have, that it might just be, a side effect, what's the word I'm looking for here? Same thing as like a treatment that you know is going to be good for you overall might have some side effects that are not great. So it's better to describe it that way. It's better to describe it that way because this is something that is good for you and that you do want to engage in. And it's just that you're worried that there will be possible negative outcomes associated with it. But overall, it's something that's benefiting you. So you can't allow those jerks to control your life, but it's hard. I know that's easier said than done. I'm not trying to imply that, if you can't come to that conclusion easily, that somehow there's something wrong with you. I think it's pretty normal, in fact. Which hook were we using? We were using the hot pink one. I love that this one is orange. This is a 9.0. Imagine putting your crochet hooks away. What? So you can find them when you need them? Petey, what the heck? Petey, what are you talking about? Petey, I'm not reading that. Sorry. Yeah. Nope. That's definitely worthy of a nerf. That is most definitely worthy of a nerf. Get nerfed, nerd. Get absolutely nerfed with all the love. How are you, Petey? Blaze, I'm sorry to hear that. We care about you. There's the channel in the Discord. If you need to vent, and you need a place that you can unload. Obviously there's some rules about that stuff still in there because we want to make sure that we aren't, facilitating anything that would lead to someone's, like if it's a super serious situation, that's different, like Discord toss, etc. But like if you just need a place to be able to like, describe a situation that's really got you down. Trigger warnings are appreciated even in there, but that channel exists in the Discord for a reason. You would much rather struggle and have a bunch of incomplete or uneven projects than not do your writing. Yes. Because that's how you learn. Look, even if what you learn is that a certain type of project or a certain whatever is not for you, that's still valuable information. You know what I mean? Like, at the risk of sounding like a life coach again, failure is the only way that you will truly learn, honestly. Like, if you're perfect at something immediately, which doesn't really exist for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, for me, okay, here's a funny example that's related to gaming. When Among Us became popular, when Among Us first became popular, I wandered into a random lobby. I didn't understand the game. I typed in the chat, "Hey, where does this vent lead to?" And everyone in the game was like, "Oh yeah, sure, we're gonna believe you that you're you're it." And I was like, okay. And I just wandered around for a while, and then I realized I was the I was the imposter, and I don't even know. I think I might have only killed like one person in that lobby who was the last person standing. So I ended up winning because I inadvertently, accidentally convinced them all that I definitely wasn't the imposter. A couple people left. A couple people just left because at the beginning of the game especially, I feel like there were people who would do that because they wanted to be the imposter. So if they weren't, they would just leave. So it's not like I did anything strategic, but I ended up winning. And I was just like, I won the first time I played this game. I don't have any desire to ever play it again. this game is supposed to be like all full of intrigue and, you know, whatever. And like all I had to do was say I was the killer, and nobody believed me because they thought that I was trying to fool them. I just figured out how to win this game if you're the imposter is to just tell people you are the imposter. They won't believe you because they'll think, well, nobody would just say, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this is silly. There was no challenge involved, really. I was like, yeah, this isn't very challenging. I'm good. I'd rather play a word game any day. You know, like, come on. I haven't played Worditro in a while. Anybody played Worditro recently? Probably Cranston has. So, you know, I mean, to each their own. Some people, like, you know, they may prefer things that are definitely, like, way more challenging. Others may not. And that is totally up to them. But I personally feel like if something isn't at all a challenge, that's like a new thing that I'm learning. Like, I'm not talking about like, yeah, of course. Like, dude, you know, making a giant wave stitch blanket is like mindless. And I actually really love that for like relaxing. But when it comes to like, you know, something that I want, you do the daily? Nice. Awesome. That's so cool. They weren't a sponsorship, but they did reach out to me and like ask me if I, you know, consider playing their game. And they eventually gave us some keys to give out and stuff, which was really nice. Worditro is the name of that game. But this is also a game you should check out, please, because they are awesome. The devs of this game, the dev publisher is Go On Entertainment. And I don't know if we've done a shout out for them yet today. Thank you, Miro. Thank you for linking to Worditro in the chat. I appreciate you. Are they live right now? Are they live? Guess what? I have an appointment at 3 o'clock, and I'm going to give myself a break, and we're raiding out to them. But I like doing this. Task. Oh, wait. Done. What? Not so fast? Why? Why? Oh my god. Oh! Geniquil, purple, and Squeaky Chicken, and squats. Well, you guys can't start another hype train. You can't start another hype train. You cannot. It's not possible. You can't start another hype train. Okay. First, let's do the Bowl of Magnificence. And I'm so sorry that I forgot that, Geniquil. Thank you so much. Ready? Into the Bowl of Magnificence. You must go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yes, queen slave.
Now. Very serious business. I need to do 10 squats. Very serious business. Meaning, ready to fart noises. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on, guys? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. There you go. 10. Thank you. That's much better. Kamei, how are you? Happy birthday month to Kamei as well, who is fundraising for... Oh my goodness. Why? I mean, of course I'm gonna join it. Starting in 12, 11, 10. Core meltdown in 9.59, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Type exclamation point join! There we go. Rainfro boss! Rainfro boss! Let's go! Get him, Kamei. Kamei stepping up to the Rainfro boss. This is a sprite from when we played Stream Readers that we're allowed to use, and I was like, oh my god, we should totally upload these as... Tangia boss battle bosses. Tangia Dungeons bosses. So I think Rainfro boss might be one of the more difficult ones. When you're studying Hegel's philosophy, you often think about how he went through 10 years of depression and self-doubt writing that stuff. Dulak is a perfect place. Amy, congrats on your pizza van. Thank you to Conan for that gift sub to Mike. Thank you for that gift sub to Mike, Conan. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys, I don't know about this boss. This boss is pretty difficult. He is definitely not going down without a fight. Gotta go. Bye, NMV. I hope you're doing all right, friend. I know you've had kind of a week. Big love to you. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Thank you so much for spending time with us again today. Everyone say bye-bye to NMV. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. It is afternoon for you. I was under the impression that NMV had already made the pilgrimage to España. Are you dead already? I mean, it's possible, Z-. I wasn't actually paying super close attention. I'm still alive, but only about halfway. Caretaker, you are just about... Nope, you're dead. Thank you very much, Conan. And Mike, what color do you want for your chicken? What color do you want for your chicken? Thank you so much, everybody. Then he came out and had achieved something undeniable. Yes. You guys are fighting still. Cranston, you still have a full health bar. Are you using the rest of us as meat shields? Cranston's like, I'll never tell. Adds in approximately 3 minutes. I think we're gonna be all right. I mean, we should consider reading, because I'd like a break to have a snack before I have a meeting with somebody at 3 o'clock. So stop so I can eat. Quit causing joyful but still a ruckus. Knock it off with your mayhem. What is food? Yeah, I forget to eat a lot. I ate toast this morning. I had breakfast. I did. I ate breakfast. I'm not good at that. We're waiting for this boss battle to be over, so I think... Okay, Z- you are still alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. I'm alive. Z- is alive and Cranston is alive. I think it's just the 3 of us left. Oh my god, come here. You guys are wonderful and amazing. And do I have to turn off hype trains when I'm offline? And yes, raids are disabled, by the way. How long does it take for this boss to kill us? Are we fighting a flying clown? Tell me you weren't part of our Stream Readers era without telling me. It's okay, though. You can't control when you found the stream. That is... Pre-rolls are on, you guys. The boss just defeated us. Let's do a quick ad break before we wrap things up, okay? I will be right back. Thank you so much.
right, get wrecked, Cancer!
Hello, welcome to 9.5 Kitchen, where we're going to be making the most basic ass Midwestern chili you've ever seen.
Yeah, Jenna Quill, I'm sorry. I got a, be-doo-doo. The number you are trying to reach has been disconnected or is no longer in service. When I tried to call Mr. Twitch. Okay. Thank you guys very much for staying through that ad break. I wasn't sure if we would be able to avoid the ads for the entire time it takes for me to say goodbye to you. So this is why we're starting the goodbye process now, because it takes me for frickin' ever, just like everything else. You get that same your call can't be connected message when you try and use your brain lately. Oh, Zach, knock it off. You guys, why? What's going on? This is the January doldrums. Oh, I see. Listen here, you guys. I understand. It's okay. Hang in there. This time of year is often somewhat difficult for people, particularly if you have a big build up to the holiday season. And now, it's like, oh God, like 4 or 5 months until the weather warms up in the Northern Hemisphere anyway. North America, UK, Europe, etc. And related places. Similar, what is that? Longitude, latitude. I can never remember which one's which. It's okay. Yeah. I mean, yes, I understand. Yeah, no, I know. And there's less sunlight, and a lot of us do have some difficulty dealing with this period of the year, because even though the days are getting longer, chat, they're getting longer now. Really, Cranston? It's only 44 outside right now. Since I started yapping, what do you mean? What does that mean? With the dots? With the ellipses? Ellipses. What? What do you mean? Slap the stickers, chat! Stream stickers are free! We're gonna have to do the sticker sheet another time, you guys. I gotta raid out. I love you all. I gotta go. Go on entertainment. We're going to go on entertainment. Are they still live? I love you guys. You're amazing. Thank you for the sticker party. I got stuff I gotta take care of today. They did? They just ended? Oh man, now we have to find a new raid target. It's okay. You have If they were just about, if they were just about to end anyways. You guys, thank you. I love you. Stop it. I gotta go. Let's raid science. We don't get to read science very often. Let's go, you guys. Let's go read science. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, that's very nice. I love you too. Stop it! I gotta go. My husband's also texting me. Bye-bye, YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you for the reminder. I love you guys. I will